Now, your Alaska Link weather for Anchorage and South Central.
We're heading into another week of July, and we have a bit of a different setup than we have typically seen as we roll through this week. And we can even see it with what we're expecting here into our Tuesday morning, as that our chances for some rain showers actually fall for our inland spots, especially the valley into the Copper River Basin, where we head here into our Tuesday morning with low temperatures around the low to mid 50s. Now, we will see then that those communities that stay with the showers possible, including areas of the Matsu Valley, we're going to see lots of summer sunshine that will stay abundant for the Kenai Peninsula, the Gulf Coast, and even Anchorage and much of the bowl to fall mainly with that summer sunshine, though there may be some times of some showers. And then we will note that some of our gustier regions, especially developing some of those gusty gap winds, we are watching for that potential as we look into our Wednesday morning. But here as we look into our Tuesday, the winds are going to start to build. So as we look at our Dewey's Marine forecast, we are going to see lots of sunshine, but the wind potential is increasing throughout the day, and then will be strongest as we head into our Wednesday morning. So although the forecast looks nice with sunshine through much of this week, the wind is what we need to focus on, as that is even going to bring some of those marine alerts across these open waters, and even note some gusty winds in some of our communities like Whittier and Seward, which we'll look at in a moment. Now again, Anchorage is going to fall on the line of seeing some of these small chances for some showers, but largely the Anchorage Bowl does stay underneath more of the blue sky conditions. High temperatures there climbing into the 60s, where we will get some of those winds in the Anchorage Bowl area, but we can see the highlight of the strongest points there, Seward as well as Whittier. Now, when it comes to the forecast, note that much of the Kenai holds on to some sunshine there, the Bowl as well. The Valley still is going to have chances to see that sunshine, but then we will see the Valley has the best chance to pull into some of those showers, and then also noting that the Copper River Basin is also one of those areas that even is trying to bring over a half an inch of rainfall accumulation just there as we head into Wednesday. Noting some small amounts to even up to 1/4 of an inch across portions of the valley. Kenai and even the Bowl largely looking at dry conditions. The far eastern portions of the Prince William Sound will get clipped by some of those showers, especially off of some of those higher elevation points. 17 hours and 54 minutes of daylight in Anchorage, as we will see again, sunshine is going to be our main weather feature from the Bowl across the Kenai Peninsula and into their portions of the Prince William Sound. Whittier there at 68 degrees, and still we'll see sunshine in the valley, and that will still allow for 70-degree high temperatures. We're just going to note that the valley is going to be one of the spots that will be a bit more likely again to develop in those showers. And we are going to rinse and repeat this setup at least through the work week. By Friday, we start to change that weather pattern, where we are going to turn back to some overcast sky conditions for the South Central, and then steer back a more widespread wet weather pattern, including our Gulf coastal communities, as we step into that weekend forecast.